This ain't advice. I'm not your advisor. And as they say in the biz, slap that subscribe button. We're only about 100,000 away from 1 million. We're almost there. Welcome to December 2020. Your boy is back. We got more questions from personal finance. Today, we got a 20-year-old who's got some questions about the Roth IRA. Currently an undergrad student, works a part-time job, provides him with $425 a month net, got $5,000 sitting in a savings account, $3,000 in an emergency fund, nice job, and would like to gradually invest the remainder into a Roth IRA. You're thankful and privileged to have no debt. Very nice. Which is why you want to fuel your first investment early. You want to open the account with Vanguard. Okay? And then you got some questions. Assuming you keep your part-time job till you graduate in 2022, is it sensible to open an IRA given that your monthly income contributions will be small for the next 1 to 2 years? You know, you're not obligated to max it out, but would 150 or 200 months still be significant long term? All right, let's take a look at the numbers. Let's take a peek. All right, big dog, I got your answers. So, real rough, dirty numbers here. Put in 3 main variables. Obviously, there's some others, but how much you're going to save per month for 2 years. So I picked 150. How many years until you want to know the balance? So I said 40. You'd be 60 or 62, and then your rate of return over that period. So if you're putting away 150 a month for 2 years, 24 months, and you wanted to know what you'd have when you were 62, and the rate of return is 6% a year, the answer is $37,000. So not bad, pretty serious. It's not like the crazy numbers that I saw in the comments that don't quite make sense, but 37 is not bad, a lot of growth. And you can look and see, obviously, if you change this, it's just going to be a proportionate difference. If you double how much you put in, you'll double how much you have at the end. If you add like another 10 years, you pretty much double it again. So if we were looking at 70 instead of 60, and if you add another percent a year, that can make a big difference too. But if we're talking about 100 to 200 bucks a month, and we're talking about, call it 40 to 50 years, and we're talking about 6 to 8%, we're somewhere between $25,000 and $225,000. So it could certainly be a big amount, could be a big deal. Good to get started early. Second question, good question. What qualifies as tax money when it concerns contributing to the Roth? Is it net income post-tax list on your pay stubs? No. The important thing is your earned income. So it's going to be the number that ends up hitting your tax return. Basically, whatever you report as income on the tax return, that's going to be what goes to the limit. So if you report $4,000 in wages, you can do up to $4,000. Doesn't matter what the net is. Doesn't matter what you put into 401k. Doesn't matter what you put into what you pay in taxes and what you're left with. The question is, do you have the earned income? Do you have the wages to be able to get up to $6,000 would be the limit. So that's what you need to be thinking about for that. What would be the best strategy if you wanted to not have to manually adjust your investment allocations? You want to check the portfolio 2 or 3 times a year and not have to worry about it. Vanguard's got some good target date funds, and those have auto rebalancing built in. Vanguard probably has a way that you could set up automatic rebalancing to targets anyway. But I think if I really wanted something that was totally set it and forget it, and I was 20, I would pick a target date fund, because at least until you're 30 or 35, it's going to be at like the maximum aggressiveness level, and it's in a Roth, so you could always change it around. So I'd think about a target date fund. And then number 4, in the event you start a 401k with a future employer, can you request it to be created as Vanguard as well? It might sound picky, but you prefer that all the retirement accounts be with the same company. You can request anything you want, but you're probably not going to get your way. So 401k plans, they're actually quite a bit of paperwork, quite a bit of headache to get set up. Usually a company gets set up and with one custodian, with one firm that manages the 401k, and then that's your option. Of course, you can ask them if they've got a really bad plan and you want them to go to Vanguard, but if they're set up with Fidelity already, you're out of luck. They're probably not going to acquiesce to that. So you'll just have to deal with it. Good questions. Good luck. Happy investing.